Good evening, Arrowhead Chiefs. Thanks for everyone who came out this evening. My name is Ben Gilligan. I'm principal at Arrowhead Elementary School. I wanted to start off by giving you a little background about Arrowhead Elementary. We are starting our 53rd year as a school. We have been known as the Friendly School, and we will still continue to carry on that tradition. During the last couple of years, we are starting to be recognized for our academic achievements. We received the Governor's Achievement Award this year for our efforts during the last couple of years of SOL scores. We will continue with academic success along with our friendly school tradition. Last year, we also received the SCA Achievement Award. The PTA received a Merit and Cardinal Awards. We received the United Way Spirit Award. Our custodians received a Gold Award for the cleanliness of the building, and we also are known as a Pearl School. Our students were involved with many after-school activities such as Battle of the Books, STEM competition, and our environmental club even went whale watching. This year, some of our new exciting programs will be that we are a one-to-one device school for grades 1 through 5, which will also enable our pre-K and K students to have access to many devices in their classrooms daily. We are starting the Girls of the Run program for grades 3 through 5. Our Watchdog program is starting off strong. Please ask a staff member if you would like to get involved in one of these areas. There is information at the front desk about these programs that are in the foyer. Tonight you will hear from Heather Mckinney, our PTA president, Allison Reddy, our assistant principal, and Jack Babcock, our ITS. Mr. Babcock's portion is very important so that you will understand our technology enhancements and opportunities. Thanks again for coming out tonight, and we look forward to another awesome year. You will now hear from our PTA president, Heather Mckinney.
Hi, I'm Heather Mckinney, your 2017-2018 PTA president. We are very excited for the upcoming school year, and we've made things a lot easier this year for you. So you should get today into the classroom this fantastic folder that gives you everything you will need for the beginning of the 2017-2018 school year. So on the front is our checklist of everything that should be on your folder. The very first thing, which is probably one of the most important things, is our PTA membership. We are shooting for 300 members. Fortunately, in the last 3 years, we've had 100% participation by faculty, and we would love to have 100% by students, which we have 497 students. So we would be really excited for you to fill out this envelope, $5 per person in your family, and send it back to us to school on Tuesday when you come in, or stop by our table in the main lobby. This helps our PTA all year long. If you sign up, you get discounts throughout the year at our events. And the first class to 100% will receive a donut and juice party from the Arrowhead PTA. The second form should be purple, and on the front is our board. We have a great board, and we're still looking for some volunteers. So if you look at the bottom and you're interested, please email one of us on here and let us know that you want to make it to a meeting. On the back of that paper is our scheduled events for the year. Please note that these are subject to change. As a matter of fact, some have already changed. Some of our great performances will move around, and we'll update that list on our website ASAP. But we look forward to seeing you at all these events here this school year. The next one should be pink, and it is our room parent. This is very important to our teachers because occasionally they have events and items that they need from parents. So we are looking for you to fill this out. If you fill it out tonight, please drop it off at our table or send it back into school next week when your kids come in. Our next form is yellow. It's our spirit wear. We love to see our kids in Arrowhead Elementary stuff throughout the whole school year. The due date for this is September 29th, so we encourage you to buy some shirts, sweatshirts. We've got stickers. Fill this out and send it back in. Keep in mind, all checks are always made out to Arrowhead Elementary PTA. The next two are green and purple. The green are all the rewards programs we have here that give us money or points that we allow us to run our PTA pretty efficiently. So please check these out and find a way to get involved with one of these. Our box top form is probably one of our easiest way to make money. So if you shop and buy anything that has a box top on it, clip it off, and when these forms come home 4 or 5 times throughout the year, please tape it, do not staple it to the form or attach a baggie to it. we can get almost up to $2,000 a year, and for most years we've averaged between $1,200 and $1,500. That's straight cash to our PTA. Just so you know a few things that we do here at Arrowhead, we are very fortunate enough to have bought 500 earbuds for our children. As Mr. Gillikin told you, we are one-to-one computers from first grade to fifth grade. So we have stepped up and bought all the earbuds for each child so that they don't have to have them. They'll stay here at school, and we're very excited. Last Thursday, we had a great kindergarten cookout here at Arrowhead with all of our new and upcoming kindergartners. We were very excited to host them and have a little fun and have them out here in the courtyard just to meet and greet and have some fun. Please know we have lots of great events this year. We've got a spring carnival, breakfast with Santa, we have bingo nights, we have lots of ways to get involved. So we really encourage you to join us this year. We're really looking forward to a great year. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to find us. We'll be here all school year.
Good evening, Arrowhead families. It's good to see you all here tonight with such a great turnout. I'm Allison Reddy, the assistant principal at Arrowhead, and I look forward to working with you and your child this school year. If you ever need to contact me, I'm just a phone call away or an email away. As far as transportation goes, I encourage you on that first day of school to drop your child off or let your child ride the bus however you normally will be. So if your child normally is going to ride the bus in the morning, go ahead and do that the first day. That'll really help your child get into the rhythm of the routine of school. If for some reason you are going to drop off your child, that is fine. But if you could either write a note or call the office, letting the office know that your child will be a bus rider, especially the younger kids. We just want to make sure they're all safe in the way that they get home on that first day. Thank you, and here is Jack Babcock, our ITS.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Jack Babcock. I'm the Instructional Technology Specialist here at Arrowhead Elementary School. This is my second year at Arrowhead after having a one-year hiatus serving at another school last year. I have now returned, and we are now entering into the world of Chromebooks. All right, we have a few housekeeping items that we need to take care of before we go any further. The first thing that we need to do is we need to get the device that you brought connected to the internet. Connecting to our internet is actually quite simple, but ironically it's hidden, and that's what we need to talk about. So what you're going to do is, on your device, you're going to find your Wi-Fi settings, and you're going to add a new connection. When you add this new connection, you actually have to do it manually. So somehow, somewhere on your phone, it should say add a manual connection or connect to Wi-Fi manually, something along those lines, whether you're using Android, iPhone, or anything else. Now, if you have a device that's already connected to the internet through your own service plan, you should be fine. Unless your internet connection in the room is really low and it's not working, well then go ahead, connect this to the Wi-Fi. To connect to our Wi-Fi, once you get to that manual network screen on your device, you're going to type in VBCPS channel. And all of those letters that I mentioned, VBCPS, those are all capital letters. And the C for channel is capital as well. You don't have to do any security. You don't have to do anything else. You're just going to type in VBCPS channel, and then you're going to connect. I don't want you to worry though. If at any point it's just not working for you and you've tried it multiple times and we need to move on so that everyone can finish watching the video, don't worry. Once the video is over, you can come to room 27 and I'll be here and I can help make sure that your device gets connected. The reason that we need to connect is we're going to have you fill out a form online so that we have up-to-date information on your son or daughter for email address contact that we're going to use. That's what I'm going to introduce next, which is Google Guardian. So, don't worry if it's not working for you. You can come see me in room 27 once the meet and greet video and everything is finished. Alright, let's get started. Alright, now that everybody's connected, we need to go to the website address that's listed on the screen. Once you get to this address, a form should come up that you can fill out and submit. I do want to remind everybody Don't worry if you can't get in. We will do everything we need to do to ensure that we have accurate information for emails so that Google Guardian will work for you as well. So I wanted to take a few moments of your time to go over what is going to be new here at our school this year with Chromebooks. Our Chromebook initiative actually is for first grade through fifth grade. So we're going to take a look and venture into the Google Guardian mode for a little bit and talk about how Google Guardian will keep you in the loop as to what's going on here at Arrowhead on a daily and weekly basis. The first thing that I'm going to show you is what Google Guardian will look like. Take a look on the screen as I narrate for you what a Google Guardian email will look like when you receive it in your personal email. So this is a quick look at what Google Classroom will look like in Guardian mode for you guys, the parents. As you can see on the screen right now, there's a Google Classroom email that I've received for my son, and this is a weekly summary to include last week. Now, school hasn't started yet, so I've made a play classroom and I've used my own son as the example. The first thing I want you to notice is that it actually lists the type of student work that has taken place within the Google Classroom for Noah. In this example, it shows that there was an Ordering Planets activity, as well as geocentric and heliocentric activity and moon phases. Now, there was also an announcement, and it says PTA t-shirt order example. I want you to see that this says announcement and that this says student work here. And it does say missing from last week. When you receive this email on a daily or weekly basis, depending on what you, the parent, choose, it will show various types of information such as upcoming assignments that are due, as well as assignments that have already passed the due date but have not yet been turned in by the student. All of this information will be emailed to you automatically by Google Classroom, provided you sign up by giving us your parent email tonight. That is the most important thing we can receive from you tonight, is your email address. The other thing I want you to notice on this weekly summary is it says PTA announcement. Well, this year we will not be utilizing our Tuesday folders as we have in the past. We are going all digital with all of our announcements, which will include our PTA announcements as well. The phone calls will still go home the same way. For example, the reminder about the meet and greet that parents should have received last night. Those types of phone calls will continue and resume as well. The emails will also continue that you normally receive from our school, but this is an addition. And what's great about this is it is given to you automatically every week on Friday or every day if you choose as the parent from Google. We will be utilizing Google in all of our classrooms, pre-K through 5th grade. We will use this so that parents will have the opportunity to have a snapshot of what's going on in class. When you receive this email and you see that moon phases was completed in class, some type of activity, you have an opportunity to ask your son or daughter, hey, what did you do in science this week that dealt with moon phases? We're going to delve a little bit deeper into the Google Guardian mode for you as a parent so that you understand exactly how this is going to work for our Tuesday folder process. Alright, so you have a Google Classroom report in front of you again, and this is the same one that we saw earlier. I'm going to scroll down a little bit and you'll see that it says Announcement, PTA T-shirt order example. Now, it doesn't mean that announcements will always be PTA announcements, but anytime we send something home on a Tuesday folder related item such as PTA, it will say PTA. Anything that is sent home in that fashion will have PTA in the front. You'll see this example says PTA t-shirt order example. What that means is there has been something placed within your son or daughter's Google Classroom as an attachment for you to have access to. And yes, you can have access to it in your son or daughter's Google Classroom. You will simply need to log in to your son or daughter's Google Classroom account at home, which can be done on a phone, on a tablet, on anything that has an internet browser. You can access your son or daughter's Google Classroom. We encourage you to access your son or daughter's Google Classroom as much as you like with your son or daughter so that you have an open conversation. Because as we grow this year at Arrowhead Elementary School utilizing Google Classroom, we want both the student and you, the parent, to grow with us. And this is an excellent opportunity so that all of the stakeholders can have some type of involvement with the student's learning process. So, with Tuesday folders being sent home digitally through our Google Classroom, it then helps encourage you guys, the parents, to go into the student's Google Classroom, and not only will you see things that go home via PTA, but you'll see your child's work. So this is an excellent opportunity to provide you with more information about what's happening in the classroom. You'll be able to see your son or daughter's work in Google Classroom. And it doesn't mean that they'll have to be doing everything digitally. As a matter of fact, we're not encouraging that. When they're working in paper pencil, they'll be able to take that paper pencil activity and upload it as an image right into the Google Classroom just so you can see it faster, so that you can see their work and see what they're doing. So there's a lot of advantages for us to use Google Classroom this year, along with the PTA portion. But just keep in mind that you're going to get that weekly notification that says PTA, and everything that we've sent home in a Tuesday folder related item will be in an announcement, and all of the attachments will be located in the Google Classroom. So you will be notified via your own email that we have sent home announcements. And to access those announcements, you will need to log in to your son or daughter's Google Classroom. Again, I want to emphasize we are going to have parent nights for you to come in. Just for you, come in, I'll sit with you, and we'll make sure that this is working for you. We'll offer as much support as we need for you, the parent, as we are offering our students during the day here at Arrowhead Elementary School, because we know without you, our students would not succeed. Once again, my name is Jack Babcock. I am the Instructional Technology Specialist here at Arrowhead Elementary School. Please feel free to give me a call here at the school, leave a voicemail, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. You can also send me an email. I do check email day and night, and I'm much more accessible that way. If you have any questions at all, definitely send me an email. It's my goal to make this year as successful as possible, and I know as we work together as a team, students, teachers, parents alike, we will achieve that together. There's only a few moments left for our meet and greet tonight, so at this point I will leave you with your teachers. Thank you so much for coming, and have a great evening.